Hey Mrs. Clyber, this is Nathan. So you asked for a comment on your video page, or your video on the page of your video, and then I was like, oh, can we do video responses? And you're like, sure, I'd love it, I'd look forward to it, whatever. And then, so here it is. It's probably not what you're expecting. It's because my webcam isn't working, and I didn't bring home my film camera or my audio equipment or whatever, so this is why this is really bad. Cause the audio's bad for one reason, because my computer's mic is really bad, and so I'm just gonna record my screen. But since you can't see my beautiful face, which I know is beautiful, I have for you a beautiful picture of my beautiful face. And so there it is, right down there. Anyway, down to business. You asked for an equation that would end up in an irrational number, and I had to use the square roots or thing, whatever we learned in class today. So this is my equation, and that is x squared plus 7 equals 135. So your obvious first step here would be to subtract 7, and that brings you to x squared equals 128. And that's pretty simple math. And then so your next step would be to take the square root of both sides, because you need to take the square root of x, and so what you do to one side you have to do the other. And so yeah, you know that already. And so I have it just here with the little symbol, square root of x squared equals the square root of 128. And so that leaves you with x equals the square root of 64 times the square root of 2. And you can do that by doing your factor tree, or if you're just really good with numbers, which you probably are since you're a math teacher. I don't see why you'd be a math teacher if you weren't good with numbers, but whatever. There's your thing. And so it's not simplified all the way yet. And so what you're going to do is that becomes x equals 8 times the square root of 2. But you got to remember that these things, quadratic equations, have two answers. So x is equal to positive 8 times the square root of 2, or negative 8 times the square root of 2. And that's pretty much what you got to remember. I think I was supposed to say something else. I forgot, but whatever. Oh, hey, look, this is my background of my screen. I think it's kind of cool. Not really, but whatever. You get the point. So I'm gonna go to sleep now, since it's 9:50 p.m. and I need my sleep as much as you probably need yours. But I might grab a glass of ice cream first, because I really want some. Have fun doing your stuff, or math, whatever.